team. I hope that you had time to dial into the leadership call that was at 3 o'clock. It was amazing, and there were a few things that they were talking about that I just wanted to reiterate with you guys. You know, when I did the calendar challenge, it was, some people, everyone is different, basically, is the message. You might do well with planning your whole month out. You might also do well if you just plan day by day. Everyone is different. You don't have to do things like everyone else does. If it works for you, do it. Like some people are like, I'm not a calendar person. Okay, then just plan out your day, and so that you can put in your nooks and crannies of the day the things that you need to do your business. Another thing that I think sometimes, especially during for my area, harvest is a very busy season, and some people will put Thrive or things like that on their back burner. And honestly, you can do your business truly in 10 minutes a day if you really wanted to. If you want to do the bare minimum to keep your business afloat, doing 3 reach outs, 3 follow-ups, sharing 3 testimonials, and trying to hop on just maybe 1 call a week, you've got it made. That is what will get you to maybe 4K, 12K. After that, you got to put in more to get more. But do what works for you. Just don't stop doing. The only way that you're never going to get where you want to be is if you stop doing. And that is where I think a lot of people get frustrated. And you know what? When I was listening to the call, I've said this on our last team call, love the people where they are. Just because they say no, it's not no to you. I wanted someone directly to your face. I know you can listen to the recording, but I think face-to-face interaction is so important. It does not have anything to do with you. It could be their credit card's maxed out. It could be they're fighting with their husband or their wife. Their kids are driving them crazy. You caught them at the worst time possible. It isn't about you. And it does take, I don't care if you think, okay, I hear this all the time, I'm so sick of hearing it. It does take 7 to 10 times for someone to purchase Thrive. If you get someone to do that before 7 to 10 times, they're very rare. So just know that you need to message them and be talking with them, and not just about Thrive, but building a relationship, because that was the other point that was discussed, is do you make relationships enough so that whoever says to you, okay, I'm not ready for that Thrive thing that you're doing right now, but when they're ready, are they going to think of you? That's what you want. You want to be able to have people, when they're ready to thrive, they think of you. Okay, so Amy is a thriver and she has amazing results and she's always posting, so I'm going to thrive with Amy because I know her and I'm watching her. That's what you want to do. So another thing is building relationships and getting out in front of the community. And some of the things that I'm doing, I volunteered in my daughter's classrooms. I am working on doing a couple of things here in town with some other business owners, and do other things. I'm starting a Bible study, lots of different things just to meet people and make sure that my network knows who I am and what I do, but also that who I am and what I'm about. So when they're ready to thrive, they want to thrive with me because they know I care. So you can do your business in a very short period of time. If you want to be 12K, 4K, 40K, maybe you need to do 12 reach outs a day and 12 follow-ups and 3 shares on the Facebook fan page. It truly doesn't take that long. You can do that in an hour. I am just sharing with you some of the golden nuggets that were talked on the call today from the leadership. And I loved how everybody did it differently. And I think sometimes we feel ashamed or, oh, you're bad if you don't do this or if you're not doing that. This is your business. Always remember this. It's your business. So whether you succeed, it's up to you. Whether you fail, it's up to you. And the only way that you'll fail is if you quit. And I know you're probably sick of hearing that too, but it's the truth. And lastly, if you're putting in the work and you're frustrated as hell because people are not getting back to you and you've done so much, you think, and they're just not getting back to you, you gotta let it go. Keep pushing through. That is just, this job is fun, but it's also work. It is a job to get people to like you, which means the negative posts, guys, don't do them. I had one negative post, and the only reason I posted that was because it was a very dangerous experience, and It was because I weighed the pros and cons, and I never posted anything negative, and I was supported by my community. And other than that, I don't do them. If I have something going on my phone, I call Rachel, Stacy, Nicole, or one of you guys, or my friends, you know, or whatever. I don't vent. I don't vent down, and I don't vent out to the public. It doesn't matter. Sometimes we just are so pissed off that we just want to rant and rave. Don't do it. It's not good for your business. If you're truly in this to help people, but also to grow your business, it's just not a good idea. It's also not a good idea to post if you're sick a lot. You know, everybody gets headaches and things like that, even though we thrive. But if you're posting every other day, oh, I don't feel good, or oh, we're so sick, guys, people are seeing that and they're thinking, they're assuming many things about you that you don't want them to assume. Let's just keep it at that, because I want to keep this short. So these are a few nuggets that I heard from the call. I did hop on. I have 17 minutes, I think, of the call. And what I heard of the call was amazing. I wish I would have copped on sooner, but I was picking up my girls from school. So with that, guys, I just wanted you to know that, you know, if you are doing a calendar and you do it daily and you're like, these are my tasks for the day and I'm going to get them done, awesome. If you're a person who likes to plan month to month, awesome. If you have a vision board and it's just a sheet of paper, who cares? It doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't have to be this amazing thing. Mine started off as a list that I put on corkboard. Then I just cut out a few things, words out of some magazines, and put 2 bold things on. I mean, I did that because I was working with my girls. That's all my list is. That's all it is. And what do? Sometimes I plan my whole month out. Sometimes it don't work like that, and I go day to day. It just depends on where I'm at, what my health is like, and what's going on in my life. But I don't ever stop. And with that, you guys, I see sometimes some people who what do I want to say? You get a no, and you take that. Okay, let's say you get a no. I'm not interested in Thrive right now. Okay. Does that make, just listen to that sentence. It doesn't say I don't like you. It doesn't mean that I don't think you're a great person. It doesn't mean that it simply just means they don't want to thrive right now. That's it. And you know what I do with that is I put them at the bottom of my list, and I'll reach out to them again in 2 to 3 months and see if they're ready again. But in the meantime, I think this is what gets lost. Is I'm still commenting happy birthday. I'm still commenting on their kids' pictures. I am still engaging with them. And when they're ready, I hope they think of me. And if they don't and they go with someone else, well, then I did my job and I did the best that I could. And that's all that I can do. That's all you can do. So when you can look in the mirror and say, okay, I've done what all I can do today to lay my head on the pillow and feel good about myself today, then that's awesome. If you need help, I know there are some people who are having personal struggles on our team, and I have my own personal struggles. You guys, what do I do during those times? How do I keep my business going when I am by the toilet, you know, and things like that, and really sick? I work with the team with my husband. That's part of the reason why he started helping me. So sometimes he'll be me and answer messages for me. I can post in 3 seconds. So a lot of the times I'll set my posts up and buffer on a bad day. I do it because it needs to be done whether I'm sick or not. And I do that because I believe in the product. I believe in the 3 steps of Thrive, and I want to be successful, and I'm not going to let being busy and things like that get in the way. Of course, we have family, we have company. My daughter has games. We have lots of things going on, lots of sports, lots of activities, and I don't look at them as things to be in my way. I look at them as opportunities for me to show my DFT and to meet other parents like me who need Thrive. So whatever I'm doing and where I'm at, I am a walking billboard for Thrive. Are you? Think about it. It's really, really important. And if you are having a struggle and you just can't keep up, that's what your upline is for. That's why we're here. You know, when I was in the hospital a few times, when I was starting out, I let my upline know, I'm sorry, I am in the hospital. I need help. I am drowning. we will help you. That's what we're here for. Also, if you're not reaching up and you think you can do this business on your own, you can maybe get to 12K, maybe if you ignore your upline. But after that, you need your upline. There's a reason why that we have one, is because it works. So guys, do the welcome calls. Make the time. Make sure that you are showing your promoters the ropes so that they can take off and you don't have to micromanage them, and that they are duplicating what needs to be done with their team, because nobody wants to babysit and no one wants to be micromanaged. If they're not doing them, maybe just shoot them a message and say, hey, when can we, I saw you got 2 new promoters. I'd love to chat with them. When can we get them on a welcome call? That's definitely something that's okay. But those calls need to happen. You need to check up on them, make sure that help them through their VIPs. That's the first thing I check in the morning, is who's in VIP. I reach down to those people. You guys, this, I think what we do is we make this business sometimes too hard, because it's an easy thing to say, okay, oh my gosh, it's just too much. I can't do it. I can't handle it. If you break it down and you figure, okay, I can reach out to 3 people. I can answer 3 people back and check up on them. I can send 1 or 3 Facebook invites to the Lavelle fan page very quickly. And I can share 3 stories throughout my day when I'm going to the bathroom, or before I go to bed, or when I first wake up. I mean, everybody has a few minutes in their day to share those stories, and they're so important. So if you're feeling stressed out, if you're feeling overwhelmed, I hope these points, and just know that you have a great support team. And if you have to choose to tap into that, as like the message said the other night, of course I'll reach down and check up on other promoters and see how you're doing, because I feel like that's just how I want to lead the team. I want to make sure that everyone from the level 1 to all the way down to where I don't even get paid, I don't care, that they're having a good experience with Thrive. That's the first thing I check with my promoters. Are you feeling your best? Are you thriving for free? And then we go about their goals. So I look like hell because I don't feel well, and I thought enough of the call and of you guys to do this video because it's so important. And I care about each of you guys, and I didn't do a team call last week or this week. We've been having the live calls. Lots of times they're on Thursdays and not Tuesdays, but lately they've been on Tuesdays as well. So this just were a few points that I heard. I'm going to send you over the recording. The winner of the person who sent me their goals and calendar, I will spin for the winner here in a second. Sorry, last night my girls had my tablet. So I will spin here in just a little bit, and I'll send that over with you guys. And if you have any questions, like if you're like, okay, I don't know what to say, I want to reach out to 20 people, but I don't know what to say, reach out to me, or Kendra, Rachel, Chrisanne, Kim, whoever. We will help you, okay? Because we've been through it, okay? I'll be Thriving, promoting in January for 3 years. I'm 40K. Yep, that's right. Should I be 200K? No, because what's been going on in my life, I couldn't do what it needs to be done to be 200K yet. But it doesn't mean I'm going to stop. It doesn't mean that there are other people all over teams everywhere that do it in 6 months, 5 months, 1 year. To me, that doesn't matter. The last thing I'm going to say is, truly, you hear it all the time, but if you compare yourself to someone else, it is the quickest way for you to be like, I suck. I'm not doing a good job. I'm done with this. It's too much. I'm done. But you don't. You don't suck. No one sucks. There's not one person on this team or anyone that sucks. It's either learning experience, or it's learning from your upline that maybe a different way of doing something, and just asking for help, because none of us all have the right answers, and to use each other. That's why I have the groups that I have. I have a discussion page for the reason that it says, so you guys can discuss and ask each other ideas and chat. On my regular page, it's to disseminate calls and information and promos that are happening. I have an event feed to talk about events. I have these things so we can be successful. So you have all the tools at your fingertips. What are you going to do with them? What are you going to do with them? Are you going to use them? Or are you going to make excuses to not use them because it's easy to do that? I hope that you don't do that. I hope that you do what you believe in your heart is right. And I think that with everyone I know that has been doing the Thrive experience on our team, you're so grateful, just like I am every day, for those 1, 2, 3. That's what you need to show them. Show them the simplicity. Show them how your life is different because you thrive. Some people are so afraid of stepping outside their comfort zone. They won't do a live video. They won't get it and do a friends and family call. Guys, you got to do those things. You don't have to do those things, but if you want to grow, you need to do those things. If you need to practice those, that's what we're here for. If you want to say, Joni, I want to practice a friends and family call, when can I do that? I will shoot you a time. We will sit down on the phone. You can call me, I'll call you. We will practice the call. Well, I'll show you how to dial into your free conference call number. We will go through the controls. It's simple. But guys, just being scared and then letting being scared stop you, gosh, stop that, please. And just know that, okay, maybe you're not where you want to be. I'm not where I want to be. But I'm not going to sit there and whine about it. I'm writing down what I need to do differently to reach my goals. And that is going to get me to where I want to be. And the only person who can do that is me. I'm the only one who can push me. I can listen to as many calls as I want to. I can hop on every training resource or whatever. But it comes down to, I want it. I want that. I want to help people. I want to be successful. I want to have the things that are on my vision board. So I go because despite my illness, when it'd be so easy for me to say, F it. I'm sick all of the time. Like, it's like up and down. You just get going and then all of a sudden you get knocked on your butt. But I keep getting back up. I keep getting backed up because Thrive helps me do that. And Thrive changed my life. And if it wasn't for Rachel and other promoters out there who are actively pursuing people like me that are a pain in the ass and are huge skeptics that take 9 months for us to believe you. That's how I was. But I'm so grateful. I didn't feel better when I got home from Mayo. I felt better because I did the Thrive experience. It's truth. It's plain and simple. So, guys, there are people out there like me who need you. Are you going to let fear get in your way? I hope not. Have a great night, and let's be aggressive this week.